Hello, welcome to this audio, which of course is exclusive to everyone out there listening right this minute here, and it is the audio only, as we do have videos of this lurking around somewhere on the YouTube sources or any other sources that you can actually find the video of Borley Churchyard, which is of course apparently the most haunted place in Britain. I don't know how true that is. I just guess you have to make your own mind whether you believe in the paranormal or not. But we have some exclusive audio coming from Thursday the 24th of July 2014, where we actually ventured around the Anglican Church, which of course is opposite to the rectory, which of course is sort of turned into houses now, but of course apparently previously was the rectory, which burnt down many years ago. So of course, let me introduce you to the live coverage coming from that date of Thursday the 24th of July 2014, quite a long time ago it seems now, but of course, yeah, it was live at the time, but bearing in mind it was windy, and that is a spooky sort of sound. We are here at a very, very exclusive place, yeah, the moment we have been waiting for. Yeah, we are live here at Borley Churchyard here, which is said to be the most haunted place in Britain, and I don't think it is, but that's my opinion. It's just very, very windy up here. I'm with Stuart here. It's just really, really windy. But anyway, it's a gorgeous sunshine day here on this hill, and Stuart is just filming me. Tell us about your experience up here then.
Well, what is there to say really? You wouldn't expect it to be haunted or spooky or ghostly or anything, but maybe one day we can go up here at night.
I have an infrared camera as I'm filming you at the same time as talking on the radio, so it's quite fun actually doing this. It would be interesting to see what my camera picks up sort of in the evening time.
Yeah, I still have no reason to see why Borley should be a haunted place. I mean,
no.
It's just an ordinary village. The rectory, which is of course no longer here anymore.
Over on the other side we have a lady called Marion Dory, who lives on the other side of Borley Churchyard, and I presume the churchyard used to be on that side.
The churchyard itself, I really don't know. I think the churchyard itself it's always been this side.
Well, it's on, yeah.
Side of the church. You've got all the great
I actually meant the actual rectory itself.
Oh, the rectory.
If we'll just take a wander here, it's better to come during the daytime sometimes. That's what one video expert said on the YouTube. The second time I've been here, and for me already, I'm feeling fine. I'm just not petrified. I'm not worried about it at all because it's the second time I've been here.
Well, I remember, Nick, last time was the first time you came. I remember you actually saying you actually felt haunted and spooked by everything.
Really?
I remember you saying that on the previous video we did.
I think Julien was saying that more. He was more frightened.
It was one of you two. It might have been both.
He was very frightened for the first time.
I certainly remember it.
Yeah, because something could appear from the behind us. You just don't know, do you?
It's quite a cold day with the winds, and you really.
That's a car going by, not anything paranormal.
It was actually a white van. There's so many of those on the roads these days.
Absolutely brilliant. We're going to take some more pictures as we're venturing around here, doing a sort of daytime vigil rather at night, but it'd be interesting to do a night one, wouldn't it, and see if we can pick up anything on our cameras, you know.
Here in front of me, padlock on the outside gate into the church.
Yep.
So unfortunately, yes. Oh, saying that.
Ah, that's interesting.
The padlock has been left unlocked.
Yes.
So you never know.
Well, do you reckon we should attempt it?
No. Is it worth a while chancing?
We could chance. Yeah, we'll have a go. Having heard that what was live from Thursday the 24th of July 2014, would have been around about lunchtime. We were venturing around the area of the Borley Churchyard, going around the churchyard itself and looking at the church. One of the main key factors of that area, let me just run through that because, you know, and talk you through it, because what we experienced was a bit different from each individual that was actually there. Myself, Nick Clowes speaking now, of course, yeah, that's doing the commentary in actual fact. But yeah, I was alongside Julien Clowes and Stuart Mathieson, who was also there at the time. Myself, I actually experienced something very strange. I know some people might have mixed feelings about that whilst you go to these sort of locations that have spiritual energies, but I actually experienced something strong. What that strong was, whether it was good or bad, I don't know. But it was a lovely area, lovely, glorious sunshine day, like it is today, here in, of course, October 2017, on Wednesday the 25th. But, yeah, it's rather like that. And, of course, yeah, my afternoon time is 15:46 in 24-hour clock mode, just in case you want to know. But, yeah. Going back to the Borley churchyard, of course, it apparently used to be a nunnery and, of course, known to the Harry Price, the former paranormal investigator. If you see the previous videos, maybe they're listed on YouTube, I don't know, but there is a video that actually the BBC went to venture and they actually experienced something when they locked off a tape recorder. Because they had tape recorders at the times. Well, nobody uses tape recorders now, but of course, in them days, you don't have what you have now, which is, of course, a phone recorder, which is quite a useful tool, especially locking your phone camera in the church. You can use it as a camera, and you can use it for sound. And you just press the record button on your app, if you've got an inbuilt app on your phone, and then basically, hopefully, it'll pick up or detect any sound, which, you know, what they experienced in them days, they experienced something on their tape recorder and they left it inside. Apparently they heard the door unlocking or something like that, or some kind of apparition of a sound. Now they just left it inside the church and things, or odd things, apparently happened. Whether you believe in that or not, it's up to you to sort of decide. But, yeah, you make your own mind up on that. I'm actually open-minded myself. But, yeah, some people may believe it one day and the next day they might change their mind. But, of course, it's just one of those experiences. One of my friend of mine, which I met recently, I won't mention any names, but that friend of mine actually has come up to me, which, of course, we met recently, and she was saying about the wonderful experience, or some strange experience rather than wonderful, it could have been both, but the experience of actually something happening or seeing some apparition of a ghost. What it is, I will never know. Maybe we will never know the truth, but of course, someone experiences something every day. Whether you believe in the actual paranormal, it's up to you to decide. I actually believe in the spirit world and the God, spells out God, because I believe that, you know, good things have happened to me and bad things have happened to me in my life, but the way I see it, in all honesty, is that from my life experience, I might as well explain to you before I go on to the next live audio sort of clip. My experience in my lifetime, I've experienced bad times, good times, bit of mixture. But for me, I think everyone has their own spell of bad and good luck, whatever it is. Nobody goes through life, in my opinion, without experiencing something bad, and then something good comes out of it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But hopefully you do catch my drift. If you have any comment at all, because this audio is exclusively for the YouTube clip, and of course you might be able to hear this on the Freelance TV sort of mode. If of course you're listening in the future and Freelance TV is no longer, then of course you won't need to worry about all that. But obviously if you are listening on that sort of channel on the social media, then of course it might be useful to you. We shall continue with some more audio coming from Borley Churchyard. Bearing in mind, as I said, it was a very windy place up on a hill, so that might explain why you're not hearing much of the audio very well. We will now head over to Foxer, which is the village really pretty much closer to Borley itself. So yes, we're going to go there, and it's on the same date of the previous audio clip, which was of course Thursday the 24th of July 2014.
This place that I'm talking from is Foxhearth. Now, on the subject of ghosts, we're going to head to Borley very shortly. I'm with Stuart Mathieson exclusively. So hello to you. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, well, it's good evening, good morning, wherever they are listening, because you could be listening anywhere in the world, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Has there been any reporting of any ghosts here?
Not that I know of in Foxearth.
You don't know of anything?
No, never ever heard of ghosts ever being reported in
No.
Foxearth, only ever Borley.
Because this is out of the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
Yes.
It being out of the middle of nowhere, shouldn't you expect anything or not?
Probably not. I mean, I don't know why Foxearth would be haunted.
No, well, if you come at night, would it be scary for anyone to come here?
Personally, I think any any village churchyard can be scary in the dark. Got all the gravestones and everything around. It's very easy to get scared. Certainly here in Foxearth.
Being a nice day
Yes.
today, we're quite lucky to get the privilege to be out here, you know.
Yes, very lucky.
Absolutely. So yeah, all right, okay, yeah, we'll carry on and head our way up to Borley. That is the main place.
The reason why we came to Foxearth today,
yeah, go on.
never even mentioned, was so that Julien Clowes could come and play the organ here.
Yeah, what, to scare us all off?
The very special Father Willis organ was
Yeah.
restored in January 2014.
Really?
Yes, and this was to give Julien an opportunity to play the organ again.
And St Peter and St Paul, it's called, isn't it?
Yes,
Here.
the Church of St Peter and St Paul.
That's the same name as Claire. Did you know that? Absolutely brilliant. Right, we're going to head off to Borley Rectory, which was a rectory years ago.
We're not going to head to Borley Rectory because Borley Rectory does not exist anymore.
That's true. That is true. That is
We're
true.
not going to the rectory.
No, we're not
we
going
might go
to
the church.
We're going to the churchyard,
not to the rectory.
but not to the rectory. We can't because somebody else lives there.
No, the rectory burnt down in a fire, but anyway, or wherever happened
Yes,
to it, it's
that's
no
right.
longer here.
Well, thanks very much for doing that, Stuart, and join us very, very soon. We're going to go live to Borley Churchyard. Scary thought.
A big thanks to Julian and Stuart at the time when we went to Foxearth, which is basically the village just down the road, literally from Borley Churchyard, which is basically situated in the county of Essex. So, yes, many thanks to Julian and Stuart for that. So, I would like to say personally about the first audio, which came from the same date, of course, Thursday the 24th of July 2014. Does still seem a long time ago. I don't know why I keep saying that. But anyway, I actually would like to say about our experience, which you might have heard in the audio anyway, but I'm just going to explain it in brief terms before we go on to the final footage from Borley sort of churchyard, and hopefully you'll enjoy the end of it. But yes, not only we sort of experienced a very windy sort of afternoon on the top of a hill, but it was a glorious sunshine day, rather like today. But of course, it's clouding down from my date, Wednesday the 25th of October 2017, 41 minutes past 4 in the UK, and of course 16:42, which is now turned. That's in the afternoon, by the way. That's from my time. Anyway, we're not going to go on about my time, but what we did in the time of, well, it's probably around about the same time actually, and of course the same time of 4 o'clock, that kind of thing, that's what I mean. And we discovered that the padlock on the porch door was left unlocked, which was for some apparent reason unattended or not even locked. So actually we had a chance to go further than the gate and then had a look at the pictures on the porch wall, which were of course of the church inside, which was quite exciting even to get that far. It's got a CCTV camera just in case of any naughties come in there and destroy the place, which we didn't do, and we basically like to respect the place if we go to these sort of things. But yeah, we do hope to venture further into the church with, of course, kind permission. But of course, to do that, we need to get the permission first. But whether we'll get that or not, I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe Stuart listening now, or of course Kat as well, if you are listening or both listening, that you will be able to sort that out at some stage. Well, if that ever happens. But yeah, that was our experience. Very, very spooky. Yeah, I thought it was very much the spookiest thing I've ever experienced on that particular location. So many stories about Borley churchyard itself. It's just unbelievable. There's tons of things on the internet sort of lurking around, and you make your own decision and mind on that particular note, whether you believe it's the paranormal of the Britain or not. You make your own mind in life as well, you know. I actually believe in the God, which spells out God, but of course, yeah, that's the good side of things. I don't know about the spirit side enough to say whether it's a good side or bad side. I think it's a very much mixture. The thing is with spirit, to me, is one of those cases where I don't know what to expect. You know, when you go into some sort of spirit world or wherever you go, you don't know what spirit is coming to you. So, which is quite... I don't know what the word to use at this time, but you just don't know what spirit is going to come in. You could get a bad one or a good one. So with the God, it's slightly different. You know, something is going to be more on, I wouldn't say genuine, I would say more powerful. And it goes direct to God rather than the spirit word. I believe in both, but of course, I'm very open-minded about both, and of course, yeah, it's better to be open-minded than not to believe in anything at all. But you make your own mind out there. Don't let me make the decision for you. But of course, we are now going to go straight to this live footage, which was live again from Thursday, the 24th of July, 2014. Borley Churchyard, the, of course, apparently supposed to be most haunted place of Britain. But that's what they say.
We'll be talking about what we can see, which we're also filming here as well. And tell us what we can see then.
Well, radio listeners won't be able to see anything, but this is primarily for those who are watching on the television or YouTube version of Freelance videos. Down there we can see the outskirts of Sudbury town, and I think you probably can't make this out, but I reckon there's a very tiniest little blob of red. I think that is the Tesco sign. But anyway, coming a bit further to the north, right round, we can eventually see Reliving Church right on the very far horizon. You've got the Long Melford buildings to the left and some houses with red roofs. The Reliving Church is right on the very far distance, roughly halfway between those two on the far horizon. And if we swing a little bit further round, you should be able to make out Long Melford's Holy Trinity Church. I think that's about all we can see there. Maybe swing it right round, you can see Brickhill Farm, where those things were. I think they stored the grain.
What have you made of your day? Although I lost my camera case earlier, but that was nothing paranormal, was it?
Well, it's been a really good day as usual once again.
Yep.
Yeah, we met in... Well, I met you at the Wetherspoons where you were already in town. Then we quickly went to the Moulton Gray pub in Sudbury, which has mini golf or crazy golf outside in its garden. So we had a bite of lunch and had a game of the mini golf.
All round it's been great, isn't it?
Yes, then we went over to Foxearth to give Julien a chance to play the organ there, which has been recently restored. Yeah.
It's been very windy. Despite losing my camera case, I'm sure I'll get another one somewhere. That's been the highlight of my day. No, seriously, my many thanks to Julien, who has done some great sound work. And what have you made of it very quickly?
Yeah, quite good actually. It's been not a bad day. There's got a little bit of a breeze as well, so can't be bad.
Yeah, you haven't been frightened this time?
No, it's different experience, you know.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Okay, from the audio, thank you very much, Stuart.
Thank you very much, everyone.
And many thanks to Julien Clowes, who was there with us on that particular day. But of course, yeah, you was expecting something paranormal to happen, weren't you? Anyway, it didn't happen, but of course, we did experience different things. We all said different things on the day. Stuart actually apparently said, I don't know why you seem to think it's actually paranormal, but of course, yeah, a lot of people just keep on saying it, and perhaps that triggers your mind more than anything. But my opinion is, I did experience something strong on that day. I did feel a strong presence. What that was, I could never explain in my entire life. But hopefully I will visit the place again, because it is a glorious place to go Not just because it's paranormal, but it's just a place. There's something about it which is very spectacular. It's a lovely place to walk around, and well, some people actually do videos of it, and one in particular video said it's better to come during the daytime at night time. But I don't know, of course, anything about the night time, because of course I've never experienced it myself. When I experience it, I'll let you know. But big thank you to Stuart and Julien, and of course myself. I've got to thank myself, have I? No, it's not all about me, but big thank you to Stuart and Julien, seriously, for that.